Morning guys, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Yeah, I was just people watching then. I love people watching. My outside window. My camera is on my window so I can see outside. It's lovely. So, welcome. Talk about a lot of things, but at the moment I'm talking about getting my implants taken out. So 2 weeks today I was in theatre getting them removed. So that's what I'm mainly focusing on at the moment. I didn't post yesterday. Can't say why, I just didn't. Just didn't have anything that I thought I could post about. What did I have for tea? I was going to have the pizza again, if you watched the video where my friend recommended making a pizza. But I was tired, so I made a salad with loads of old stuff I had in the fridge that was going to go off. So that was nice. But yeah, so it's 2 weeks today since I've had my explant journey and since it started, and the reason they came out was because they'd ruptured. So today I've just, normally I have to wear this compression, these pads that compress them dead tight, and I think I've had a day off from them before, but I'm having a day off from them today because I just want to breathe. It's hot, isn't it? And they're like, I can't shower. I would like to shower. I like to get a bath normally, but I can't get a bath for 6 weeks. So 4 to 6 weeks, which to me, I love me baths. I mean, I used to love showers, but I got ill in October. Don't know whether it was a virus. You can see behind me movement. There's my little Poochie Malucci Cece, my little sidekick. So anyway, I got ill in October, and they thought it might be post-viral fatigue that I wasn't recovering. However, in December, we discovered that my implants had ruptured, and when they went in, they'd ruptured pretty gruesome. So they fished it out. It's this right one that's the worst. It's still very sore, and I seem to have lost a lot of my boobie. I mean, I've not got much left, let's be honest, because if you've seen my pictures before, you know it was an F cup. I had a big bust, big implants, and I had them removed on the NHS, and they don't do uplifts, and they don't put implants in, and certainly I wasn't going to have implants put back in anyway, and I was quite happy to get them out without having an uplift. My body, yeah, it's got wibbly wobbly bits, and I've got a wibbly wobbly belly, and I've got wibbly wobbly boobs now, but I love my body, and I spent such a long time not liking it, but my body's been so good to me and it's always looked after me, so I love it. So yeah, they're not full, they're not paired, they're never going to be paired. I mean, but I think I've got enough confidence now within myself to be okay with that. Well, I know I have. So yeah, so I'm having a break from the compression pads today because it's warm. It's going to be even warmer today, and I just, as I say, I've gone on a tangent. That's me. If you've watched me before, you'll know that. This morning feels like the first real proper shower that I've allowed to get myself properly wet, because it's been two weeks, and I thought, surely that's got to be okay. So, but prior to that, I was getting a bath because I had this post-viral fatigue, what they think it was, or now they might think it was me implants because they ruptured so badly into so many places that were making me ill, so we don't know. So I couldn't stand in the shower, so I used to get a bath. So I've got used to me baths, haven't I? But to be fair, I enjoyed my shower today. It was really, really nice. Stayed in longer, had a good wash, shaved my legs, done a little bit more. Didn't do a full, what do they call it? A full body makeover where you rub and you know what I mean, don't you? So I've not shaved my armpits, but hey ho, there you go. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So I've left them out today, and I'm just going to let myself breathe. So yeah, and it's one of them things, isn't it? Sometimes I know they said to keep them in so that they fluff up and give them the fullness, but if I'm realistic, I've gone from having like F cup to that, and they're not going to be pairs, are they? They're not going to be up here. So I think one day having these compression pads not in is not going to make a difference in this heat. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've washed my hair. I haven't conditioned my hair. So clearly, because I didn't want to shit still, though I stayed in the shower for a good while. I didn't want to stay in too long because I've still got the strips on them. The surgeon has to remove them, and I don't go back to the hospital till the 2nd of June. So I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Oh, did I get that oil out? What have I done with it? Do you know what? I had everything ready. I was all prepared. So I'm going to use that oil, and I'm going to use this got to be heat spray on my hair. So I'm going to go away now, dry my hair, and then I'll be back. But how is everyone today? Are we all okay? Isn't this weather glorious? It's just like, it just makes all the difference, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? I mean, I tell you what, I'll do for the brush. I tell you what, I'll put a bit of this oil on while I'm because this will make it a little bit softer, won't it? But it might make it a little, I know it might make it a bit greasy, but I can just not be so vicious on the tangles, then that can't be a bad thing, can it? It's just a little bit greasy. So I'm gonna go off, brush this, and then I'll be back. All right. So that's that brushed, which wasn't too bad. This brush is from Home Bargain, £1.50, which is really good, because some of these ones, you know, these tangle brushes, they can be quite expensive, can't they? So I think £1.50 is a good price. So I've been monitoring my hair because there was a time when I was losing quite a bit. Don't know whether it was stress because I was poorly, and it was coming out, so not like that, but in, you know, threads. So that, you know, when I was conditioning my hair and I was going like that, there was loads coming out, say like 10 strands at a time. So that's what's come out today, and considering the tats, I'm really pleased with that. So that's hopeful, isn't it? So I'm really pleased. It's good. So everything's looking good. I mean, I am tired, but I do think I'm feeling a bit better, you know, because I had no blunking energy or anything. It was shocking. It was, yeah. So it was my friend Kirsten and my doctor and my friend Rita that said, could it be the implants leaking into your body? So maybe it was. I mean, this bust, this right one, took the biggest hit. The amount of bruising that there was here round to my ribs, underneath my rib cage, and this breast here, I don't know what's happened with it, but I'm sure when I go back, he will tell me what's happened with it. It's sort of, there seems to be a lot missing, and there's ripples here, whereas this one isn't. Now this one is really sore. I'm on codeine, which I don't take painkillers, just because if I've got pain with my back or my knees or anything like that, which is seldom. I've had a couple of operations on my spine, but years ago, I normally have the ibuprofen gel and rub that on, and it's great. So I've been put on codeine, which makes you a little bit woo-woo, but it's been really good. So yeah, you know, I forgot what I was talking about. I'll have to stop and think. Half remembered. So I was talking about my hair loss, wasn't I? And yeah, so I'm pleased with that's good. I do seem to be getting a lot of new hair here as well, but maybe that's just me thinking things that aren't there. I don't know. I'm getting my hair done on Saturday, so I'll ask Sarah, my hairdresser, because she said it had gone maybe a bit thin on the front. So yeah, so I've got fine hair, but I've got a lot of it. So yeah. So, but I think, you know, I mean, I'm not doing a lot at the moment because obviously I'm off work and I can't do a lot because I can't put any strain on, you know, what's happened here. And I do know, even before I go and see the surgeon, that this right bust, what they've done has been quite invasive. Well, a lot invasive, you know, so it'll be dead interesting to see and to know what's happened. But yeah, so... But I'm feeling good, you know, and I know I'm a lot slower, so I'm not tired with work and, you know, the mental pressure that puts on you with your job. I know that, and I'm just bobbing along, aren't I, in a little, like, bubble. But I feel, yeah, I just don't feel as drained. Although I'm tired, I don't feel as drained. So I feel hopeful, and maybe Kirsten and Rita and my doctor were right. I did ask the surgeon, and he said we can't say, Janine. He said, you might get better, you might not get better. So I'm hopeful for that. So what have I been up to? Well, this morning Cece had a wee on the couch. Naughty. I know when she's done something that she shouldn't be doing, because she starts running around like she's chasing a mouse. And I do have throws on the couch. I only have had my couch since August, and it cost me, how much did it cost me? I think it was $12.49, but it should have been $1,500, which is a lot of money, isn't it? So I have throws on it, normally 3-ply thick. So if she does have an accident, because she's prone to the odd accidents as RCs, it doesn't go through. Well, I didn't notice it. I was in the bathroom and I went in and she'd weed on the couch and it had gone through to the cushion. So that's what I had to do. So I've just sprayed it all and dabbed it all. And I've just been back in and it has actually dried. But now she's scented it, there's a good chance she'll do it again. But then I thought to myself, do you know what you need? It's just a couch. It's just a couch, you know, and yeah, it's a lovely couch. And it cost a bit of money, but it's just a couch. Do you know what I mean? Because it is, isn't it? You know, and she brings me so much joy, that little dog of mine. She does. You know, I've been like 2 weeks. Don't get me wrong. My friends have been round, and me daughter and that. My son, he lives in Yorkshire. But she's been my little sidekick. And I haven't been able to walk her for 2 weeks. And she's been fine. So, yeah, you know, she might have a little ways about her, like we all do. But she's my poochie and I love her and she's good for me. And, you know, these last 2 weeks, if I hadn't had her here, how would I have felt just being on my own? You know, having people come round, of course, and my daughter visit with my grandson Thomas, but I'd still been on my own, wouldn't I? So, yeah, so I'll let her have that one. Yeah, she's a monkey. Sometimes she has a poo in the living room and away, but that's why I've had the carpets ripped up. I've had lino put down for all eventualities. But yeah, we have to count our blessings, don't we? Yeah, she had a wee on the couch, but in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't matter, does it? She brings me far more by being in my life than she, you know, takes away from me by having a wee on the couch or having a poo in the living room. But yeah, the other week, she had a poo in the living room and Abigail was in the kitchen and I was in the bathroom and Thomas was in his baby walker, and what did he do? Scooted right through it. So I was like, Mom. So I'm used to eventualities like that. I've got a few more years on the clock, haven't I? So I said, first things first, get the baby out the pram. So, because I can't lift, obviously. And then put the baby on the bed. And then lift Cece up and put her in the bathroom. And then we'll face what we've got there. She was like, okay, Mum, okay. So, yeah, so I'm going to dry my hair now. But I was saying about what I had for my tea, wasn't I? So, yeah, they had a salad. I did say that, didn't I? Yeah. All right, I'll be back in a minute. So that's my hair done. So, in true Janine fashion, I should have done my skin care first, but I didn't. So I've had to clip my fringe back. I was using this, wasn't I? The Anua, because it said it gives you glass skin. Now, Abigail, my daughter, was saying it's for your pores. Well, when I bought it, I just thought, oh, heart leaf and all that. And the two women that were advertising it, one said she was 49 and the other one said she was 50. So I looked at it and I thought, gosh, their skin's dead smooth. Well, apparently, probably the smoothness of the skin was down to Botox, not down to this. This closes your pores up and makes your skin look like glass. So I don't know whether it was a bit of false advertising or whether it wasn't. I don't know. However, what I have noticed is, since I've stopped using my trusty Aldi, is me 149 Aldi, is this. I've had a little dip here. Now, I have had fillers and Botox before today, but I think it must be a year. Maybe a year? No, it's not a year. Trying to think. I'll say 8 months just as a ballpark. August, last time I had it was August because the baby was born. So what are we talking, 8 months, yeah. So, I have had some fillers in here, and I used to have some Botox there. I've only ever had it twice, and some there, and fillers in my lips. But I know I have got slight marionette lines, but I noticed last night and I looked and I thought, that's dipping a bit. So I don't think this has given me the moisture that's given me. Now, Abigail was looking at this saying, you know, I wouldn't mind getting some. So, win-win is I can stop using it because I don't think it's going to benefit me. I've got a little bit of open pores here, but I wouldn't say my skin. I've got open pores. However, Abigail thinks she's got visibly open pores. So I'm going to give that to her and say, you know, you're going to make better use of it than I will. And I know she'll enjoy doing that. And it might work for her. I'll get back to you on the open pores situation. I don't think her pores are very open, but I don't see Abby how Abby sees her. And as I can tell her 10 times out of 10, no, they're not. If she thinks they are, then to her they are. So it might help. So that's getting donated to Abigail. That was the set that was $25.99. So it's not going to go to waste, but it's not for me. I don't think I need it. I need something that I know is going to put moisture in my skin. And for me, lift my face up. So, you know, when I'm well enough, I probably will go back and get a bit more. But at this moment in time, I can't. I'm certainly going to get a bit more Botox here. Don't know whether I'll get them round my eyes because sort of changed my smile, but it's a bit much, that cream, isn't it? I've put a bit much on, but it'll go on my hands and my elbows, that's fine. You know, I have lost a bit more weight since August, so if I have it, I might have it round my eyes again and see how it goes. Botox only lasts for 3 months, doesn't it? So it's not forever. And then I don't know. I'm gonna go and see me lady that I see, or I might go to someone else because she's moved. Actually, she's a bit out of the way. I go to people as long as they're reputable, people that are close to me because I don't drive. But Abigail's partner's auntie does it, and she's very good. So I might just go to her, but we'll see. Anyway, it's in the pipeline, but it's not going to happen yet. So I've jibbed the Anua off for my trusty own routine, which is that one. I'm on the last of that. But that I find that good. And for my Aldi 149 jar, which I think works wonders. And for the price, I mean, I've said before, I believe it's all about moisture, getting good moisture in your skin. And while that Anua might help with your pores, I don't think it gives my skin enough moisture. And at my age, I need all the moisture I can get. So yeah, so that's about it. So problems with menopause, oh my goodness, guys, it's horrendous. I'm waking up with a night, because again, they seem to think it might be to do with, you know, my body. I had this foreign body, this silicone leaking out, and that it was, let me put my glasses on, hold on. My body trying to attack a foreign object, you know, get rid of it. But, I mean, it's only 2 weeks in. It could be that, it could be menopause, but whatever it is, I wake up and it's like my skin is leaking water. So it's not so bad up here anymore. But my legs, my belly, and it's just like everything's drenched, everywhere's drenched. And, you know, how many times can you change your bed? If you get up and change your bed, you get back in. And it's the same again in an hour. So what I've been doing, I've got a double bed and it's just me here. And Cece has her own bed at the side of the bed. So I've been going to sleep on one side of the bed and then waking up drenched and then moving to the next. Now it seems to be 2 times in the night, round about 2 o'clock and round about 4 o'clock. Oh, it's dreadful. There's a woman on TikTok and I've just said to her, because she's like menopause woman, what can you tell me to get for these symptoms? Because I can't take HRT. Oh gosh, it's so uncomfortable, and you know, you wake up and you sweat, and all I sleep in is like a little bra top and a pair of knickers. And last night all I had on was a cotton top sheet and a throw, because I know it was warm. No, same again, everywhere's drenched. So I have ordered, is it kosher, because that's supposed to be good. And what else I've ordered is like these gel pads that you put in your bed, and they're for menopausal women. So they're about 60 by 90 centimetres, which is big enough, isn't it? I mean, and I've ordered an airflow mattress topper, and I've ordered a cool gel and pillow for me pillow, because it's not on. It's not on. This menopause is not. I've been in perimenopause. I've now had a period for a year in May. Prior to that, it was 9 months I had a period. So, maybe I'm in menopause now, like me friend Laurie said yesterday. But oh my God, it's dreadful. I'd rather have periods. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing worse than waking up and you're soaked, drenched, wet. Your bed's soaking, your sheets are soaking, everything's soaking, and it's just not on. I'm not having it. I don't want it. Take it back. I don't need it. And maybe this could go on for years. Don't you think I've gone through enough through my life with having all these periods? Talk about getting a raw deal. Do you know what I mean? So I've ordered them. They're coming on, I think it's Friday. So I'll let you know how they go. I've had a debacle with my microwave. I've been between yodel and very, yodel very, yodel very, yodel have it, then they don't have it. Very said, yodel have said to deliver it. 3 times has been supposed to deliver it now, and 3 times they haven't. Now I'm in at the moment. That's perfectly peachy. But if I wasn't, come on, have a word with yourselves. Do you think I want to waste 3 days of my life sitting in waiting for a parcel that's not going to arrive? No, I do not. And Yodel don't give you a 2-hour slot. So, to Yodel. Anyway, I spoke to Yodel on your chat this morning. They said, we can't find your parcel. So I thought, oh God, at least I know now, because we've been saying, trying to deliver it, can't find your address. It's coming, it's not coming. It's in Timbuktu. So I then rang Very and said, that annoyed me because they promised me callbacks and didn't give me them. We know the drill, but it's annoying, isn't it? Rang Very and I said, I tell you what, why don't we just cancel the order and I'll order it again. So it's coming on Saturday, so pray for me. I want a microwave. So that's the dilemma of if you don't drive and you have to have home deliveries. My mate downstairs, Dave, he's the same. He's been ordering from Amazon and just not turning up. It's like, it's not good enough, is it? It's not good enough. So yeah, so I feel a bit sorry for, not so much for the web chat people, because they're not getting the voicey down the phone, are they? And I'm always pleasant. But, these people who all day in, day out, they must be having people like me moaning at them because my microwave's not turned up. So that's been that. What did I do yesterday? Cece was sick day before yesterday. She had some fox poo in the garden. I've been taking her out in the garden on a long line. So then if she runs to the door because she gets dead excited around people and I can't catch her, I can stand on a long line. I don't have to use my arms and stop her. If anyone comes out, because I live in a block of flats. So she must have had some fox poo and she was sick as a dog. Not yesterday, day before. And I was faffing in the bedroom and she was just sat there. And then I went into the bathroom and I thought, she's very still, isn't she? Because normally she follows me. And I came back in and then I turned around and looked and she had 2 big pieces of stick and she's looking at them and looking at me as if to say, Mum, look at that. So she'd been sick. So, and then I was trying to, did I say I've got her a pram? I was trying to get her to get in and out of her pram so she gets used to it. Talk about having grace. The fact that I'm off work and I've had this operation and healing is allowing me all the time to do these things, to, be able to train her to get in and out of her pram. So it's a blessing, isn't it, in some ways? So I was doing that to try and get her in and out, putting the carrot in so she gets into it, she gets the feel for it and she's not scared of it. So she had some carrots and then she puked again. So that was that. So she was fed on salmon and rice yesterday, small meals. And then this morning, last night I gave her a proper bit of tea because I make her own food, don't I? And then she was fine last night. She wasn't sick. So that's fine. They all normally say chicken and rice when they're sick, but Cece's allergic to chicken. Well, she's got an allergy. It makes her itch like mad. So that was that. So that was good. And then yesterday I took her out in the garden on a long line in the shade for an hour and she just had a sniff around. Gives her some stimulation because she can't get out. And then she had an hour in the garden and then I took her back up and then I went and lay in the garden, my hands on the grass, feeling the earth, my feet on the grass, feeling the earth, and put a bit of music on me on my phone. I've told you this before. I might have. If I have, I'm sorry. I've only got used to talk to. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful just to feel the earth and be grateful. Do you know what I mean? For everything I've got. And, you know, I've got a simple life, but I've got such a beautiful, beautiful life. And I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for this, being able to talk to people, being able to talk, you know, and just speak what I want to speak about. So then I did that, and then this morning I took her out again so she can have a little wee, but I stayed with her so she didn't eat any more fox poo. And it's crack of dawn. No one's going to be out in that garden, our communal garden, at the crack of dawn. Do you know what I mean? No one gets up that early, so I know I can leave her. And I put a little note on the door to say CC's in the garden. And she's on a long line, so if they want to come out and they want me to go and get her, I can just get a long line and bring her back in. It's a win-win, isn't it? So anyway, so we went out and I took a cup of coffee down and decaf, of course. I can't have caffeine. This is one that gives me palpitations. And then I just sat there, looked at some photos of my grandson Thomas on my phone, and then I took my flip-flops off and I went and I walked on the grass and I felt the earth beneath my feet, and it was lovely, 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 that cold feeling. And then I went back, finished my coffee, I've got a fly in here, and then I just went over where the sun was coming over and I stood in the sun and I thought, thank you for this day, that I am well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so perfect peace, do you know what I mean? Yeah, and just thinking how far I've come from 18 months ago when I was a bag of nerves, I was a nervous wreck. Do you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I have to work on myself. You know, I journal, I meditate, you know, I'm a constant work in process, do you know what I mean? I use the Untold app, and I probably talk too much at times, but that's okay, because those that know me love me, and those that don't want to know me and don't want me like this, they don't matter, do they? But yeah, so it's been a good fortnight. I had my review yesterday of my boss. She's lovely, she's my friend as well, but first and foremost, in that capacity, she's my boss. Do you know what I mean? And it was nice, and we just had a chat and a catch up, and yeah, it was good. So that's me, that's about me. I'm going to do a get ready with me, obviously show you me dress I'm going to put on, but I want to ask how you all are. I hope you're all alright. There was a lady yesterday, I put a picture of our cease up, and I think she's got an XL, judging by the pictures. She's either got one or two. Bomb Bullies, she's called. You know what I'm like for remembering names. But and I put a picture, I think I put CC being recorded in a pram up, and she sent me a message to say, get her a sun umbrella and a fan. And I thought, isn't that lovely, eh? Aren't people lovely? Do you know what I mean? It's like taking that time out to send me a little message. I'd never even thought of that. Is her name Cheryl Bombullies? I'm going to pause you and have a look, hold on. I was close. It's at Cherry Bombullies. I think she's got one. I think it's an XL. Now, you know my daughter Abigail's got an XL bully, don't you? So yeah, get a little fan to clip on the side and a sun umbrella, and then an umbrella, a heart and a kiss. Nice that, isn't it? It's nice, people are nice. You know, it's nice. And then another lady at Anne-Marie O'Brien 5879. Enjoy your new pram, darling. And loads of like faces, smiley faces with the hearts on it. So yeah, it's kind, isn't it? You know what I mean? So yeah, the kindness of strangers, eh? The kindness of strangers. So yeah, so you know, it's them little things, isn't it, that in life that keep us going, isn't it? You know, and just the kindness of strangers, but also remembering to be kind to yourself. My fringe has gone a bit wrong, hasn't it? But hey ho, there you go. So, you know, I hope you're all alright and everyone's doing fine, and that you're giving a bit of time to yourself and a bit of devotion to yourself and a bit of self-love and care to yourself, and that, you know, if you need to set any boundaries, that you're setting some boundaries without, you know, without feeling bad about it. It's healthy to set boundaries, even if it feels uncomfortable sometimes, saying no. You've got to sometimes say no, haven't you? And you know, boundaries, they're not something that get in the way. The bridges we build to make our lives a little bit better, a little bit more manageable. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's okay to set a boundary with someone, even if you feel uncomfortable doing it. You know, or it upsets you because you've always been that person that says yes. You know, in life, put yourself first. You know, go for a walk around the block. You know, just make sure you do look after yourself, because it is dead important. And a lot of time people, you know, if you're an empath, you will always put others' needs before your own, and sometimes it can make us a little bit resentful, because sometimes, and I speak from personal experience here, when we give, our expectations can be the same, and sometimes if it's not reciprocated, we end up a little bit upset. So that's your body telling you, set a boundary. Don't always put everyone else before yourself. Do you know what I mean? And you know, don't be afraid to speak up. You know, for yourself, you're important. You matter in this world. Do you know? And as I'm always saying, we only get one go on the merry-go-round. You know, and that doesn't make you a mean person if you put yourself first. It just, you know, if the first point of love starts with self-love, loving yourself, doesn't it? So please make sure you do. So from your friend Janine, do you know what I mean? From me to you, with love, 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 love. So I am saying to you now, if you're one of these people who always thinks, no, I'll put myself on the back burner, get yourself on that front burner. Do you know what I mean? If it just means putting a face mask on, painting your toenails, walking the shop, anything at all, you can do it for yourself. You know, I think I always feel guilt. Like, I went out for a walk yesterday, and obviously because Cece can't have a walk because I can't postman. Be awesome one for that as well, probably the postman. I had that thought in my head, oh, feel bad, but I needed a walk. I needed a little bit of thinking on my own away from Cease. Do you know what I mean? A walk where I could go out, I could look at the flowers, I could look at the trees, I could feel my footsteps, I could have some more distractions away from me and Cease. And by doing that and putting myself first, I came back and I was a better mum for Cece, because it seemed my own needs first. And I'd had that moment where I just walked away from everything, you know, and just, as I say, saw flowers, thought I really liked them, but I put myself first. But what I did by that was I was able to be better for Cece, because if I'd have not seen to my own needs and gone and had that walk away from her because I needed some time out, then I might have come back and just maybe sat on the couch and watched telly and not give her that extra cuddle that she needed, do you know what I mean? Or spent a bit more time with her, because I hadn't identified that I needed a bit of time away from the norm. Do you get me? So if that's you and it resonates with you, then make sure you do it. Now, I'm going to get ready now, but please listen to me when I say that. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. I thought about it. I thought, why do I need to do it? I need to do it because I need a break. I need a break a bit, need a bit of Janine time. And I went and had it, and by doing it, I came back and I was a better person for Cece. Gave her more attention, do you know what I mean? And more love and care that she needed. So that's what we have to do. It's putting a boundary in place. Yeah, Cece is looking at me as though I want to go out as well. She's not really probably thinking that. Well, she probably is, but not thinking it in that way. But I know by me putting that boundary there to say, no, I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to stay in. I'm going to put a boundary there for myself and say to Cease, I'll be back soon. I won't be long. Put my own needs first. Made me come back, and I was able to give more. My cup was full again. Do you get me? Anyway, I'm getting ready. Be back in 2. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this oil on my hair because it is a bit of a frizz bomb, but I don't want to straighten it, especially with the sun being the way it is in the sky. It's going to get frazzled enough. But yeah, so just getting back to that boundary. If I didn't, you know, I'll always be an overthinker. That's never going to change. It's what I do with the thoughts that matter though. The boundary I put in place was for myself. I set myself a boundary, didn't I? And you can do that, can't you? So that's me hair done. No, I was going to put a couple of clips in, but I'm not. I'm just going to leave it like that. So my fringe has gone a bit skew with, but hey ho, that's life. So my outfit I've got on today, I'll show you in a minute, but I just wanted to show you these shoes so I don't have to put them on the bed, because I've changed my bed, so I'm not going to change my bed again. And I don't, where's my shoes? I don't want to stand on these because they've got dirty bottoms, look. So these, my friend Reese got me for the past 4 or 5 years. My friend Reese has bought me a pair of shoes every year. She's kind, isn't she? She's lovely. They're from Matalan, and they're dead nice on, and they're dead comfy. They're like a soft Soflex they're called, or something like that. So can you see? Oh gosh, can you see them on? It's not really good, that is it? But hey ho, they're just dead nice and they're dead comfy. So I need to take them off because I'm gonna get on the bed. Oh, what's a girl to do, eh? Oh right. So Peachy Bum's in the way. Peachy Bum CC. So this dress is from Asda. It's in the kids section. And if you are like a size 8 or a 10 or even a 12, you can get away with stuff from the kids sections, people, believe you me, and you don't pay the VAT on it, so it's a win-win. But it's dead nice, isn't it? I mean, it's going to be hot today. I've not put any false tan on because I don't want to. Oh, my legs pearly white, maybe a little bit, but they're all right, aren't they? And it's got, oh, I've got shorts on, so that's all right. It's got pockets, so yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? So it's got this little front on it. How much was it? Oh, I've got a tag over there, bear with me, peeps. It was £11, which is good, isn't it? Probably pay about 30 quid at least. So all I'm doing is I'm going to put my hair up just half and half because it is warm, isn't it? So just took a little 2 bits back and I just have a little bobble like that. Just put that in like that. So that's me done for the day. Abigail might be coming today. She was going to come yesterday, but she was tired, so she didn't, which is fine. It's fine. She's got a new baby. She's knackered. I'm done for the day. So yeah, this dress, it's got a nice little button feature there, and it's comfy, and you know, it's nice cheesecloth, isn't it? So that's me done and dusted. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as I always say, guys, and I can't stress this enough, be kind to yourself. And feel that when I say it. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. Look after yourself. And more importantly, the most important one is love yourself. Love yourself. And, you know, just start, if you're not doing it, start practicing some little bits for yourself. You know, from tiny acorns grow big oak trees, don't they? So that's me done and dusted for today. I'm going to make myself... Oh, my intuitive eating's going really, really well, by the way. I'll talk about that a bit more. I've talked the leg off a chair, as always, haven't I? But, as always, thank you for listening. And thank you for, you know, just giving me the likes, giving me the comments, and just letting me have this little voice that I can just say, you know, what I feel, and have a chat, and just be more brave and more bold every day by coming on YouTube. And I posted something on TikTok yesterday, get me. I mean, I normally post pictures of like Cease and that, and baby Thomas and me, but yeah, I'm being braver and being bolder every day. So I hope that you are. And if you're not, you can start to be. All right. Mwah. Love you lots. Take care. Bye-bye.